at BEERMAGEDDON, and I've got the brilliant GodSlave with me.
Hello.
Hi.
I caught your set, and I must say it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was just so powerful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How
appreciate it.
How did it feel on stage? Was it come across as?
I felt very good. It was one of the most awesome shows we have ever had. Because
it was the best. We did a support show for Anthrax 2 years ago, and that was till then, or till yesterday, I would say, our biggest, greatest experience in front of 2,000 people. But this topped it a notch. It's wonderful.
And it's good to see so many little kids really get into it at the front.
Yeah.
I was watching them, and there was this little girl there, sort of really giving it the horns.
That's
and
nice.
Everything.
That's pretty cool.
This is the thing. Do you feel more festivals need to be like this, where you get more children involved?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the more children get involved, the better it is for the future.
Yes.
There's no better education than heavy metal.
That's very true. You get the best fans. You hear about other concerts of genres music, and there's fights and different things, but I haven't seen one yet at a metal festival.
No, there is none.
No.
It's funny. It's the biggest contradictions actually. It's the hardest and extremes and most violent music, but the people are the less violent.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
And when you go to I don't know, totally different styles, there's much more violence, and there is no violence in heavy metal.
Yeah.
We are all hippies inside. Simple as that.
Cut that out.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody comes, has a really good time, listens to good music, and just enjoys themselves.
Yes, exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, absolutely. So after here, playing at BEERMAGEDDON, where are you going next to play?
We'll play several gigs in autumn. The next one is in 2 weeks, all in Germany again, but all across Germany. Next one is the Bone Breaker Festival. Sounds very violent, but it will not be that. And several gigs. One home show. We do one home show in our hometown Saarbrücken each year, and that's some highlight in the year that will be in November. Yeah. So there's a lot to do till the end of the year.
And will you be doing any more recording and writing sort of in the near future?
Yeah, well, actually, besides these gigs that we do, I don't know, it's 6, 7, 8 gigs till the end of the year. We have to write a new record. In spring next year, we will go to the studio again and record a new record, and we got no songs yet.
Yet.
So.
But it's gonna change.
You might find some inspiration here.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of ideas, plenty of inspiration, but nothing has turned out as a real song.
Down. Yeah.
No, but that can be happen very quickly. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Once the ideas get going in, it soon comes together.
We meet at this place, exchanging riffs, and I think it's gonna be pretty quickly done.
Yeah. We will make it till spring.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's good, because I think a lot of people are really into your music and really looking forward to the next thing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
we too.
So next spring, when you bring out the album, the new music, how would you like to see it? Would you like to see it on CD, download, vinyl, cassette?
We will release it as CD and vinyl. And usually we have just CD, because vinyl was a bit too expensive for us. But we did crowdfunding in spring, and that went very successful. And now we have vinyl for our latest record.
Absolutely brilliant.
So that's great. And for the next one, we want to release the CD and the vinyl at the same time.
That sounds very good. Vinyl is definitely making a huge comeback at the moment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's good.
It's good.
It's a good thing, really.
Absolutely.
Bigger covers.
And the artwork sort of comes out.
Yeah.
You know, from the last album with the artwork, who did that for you?
It's a Swedish guy named Jim. Jim
Or
Swabe.
Jim, I don't know.
Well-
We call him Jim because we think, okay, he can't, his name can't be Jim as a Swedish guy, so it has to be Jim.
Okay. it's-
Jim Svanberg.
Okay.
We discovered the artwork for a debut album Bound by Chains in the internet and thought, okay, that's exactly what we want to have.
Yeah.
And we contacted him, bought it from him, and from there on he did all our artworks.
Exclusively.
Yeah.
And of course, touring isn't cheap these days, is it? Going from one country to the next. So do you really have to look at budgeting of what you can take, or what, you know, how does it work?
Well, normally, when we tour in Germany or in the border countries, like say Luxembourg, Belgium, etc., we plan it that way that we can get out of it what we put in.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, it's not our work. It's not our job
No.
to be musicians, luckily. And so our biggest goal is to get back what we put in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not to earn any money or something like that, because then it will sometime be will lose the fun.
Yeah.
So and that's a crucial point. So we want to just get back what we put in, and we're on our way to that.
That's really, really good.
It's hard to earn money with the music, and so it's just about passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You have to be passionate to do this
yeah.
Yeah.
the way we do.
It's actually a hard thing to do. It's many people don't see what a band has to put up with to go on tour, to do gigs. I mean, when we do a gig in the north of Germany, for example, we drive 5 to 6 hours on Saturday morning, and we come back Sunday evening. Until Friday evening, we were all worked. So there's no relaxation or something like
No,
that.
no.
The whole weekend is gone, and you really have to want this.
You really have to love what you do, otherwise.
When the fun is not there anymore, there's no chance to do this.
I mean, like, because with us, we travel and interview bands all over the place because we love the music and love talking to the bands about their passion about the music. So we know what you mean. It's like you've got to really want to do that, otherwise, you will just wouldn't do it. Travel all that way. It just
exactly.
It'd get too much of a chore. But
it's good to that we don't have to earn money from the music.
Yeah.
So we can
That's
put
a
our
big advantage.
Yeah.
big yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
We can still do what we want, and when we don't want something to do, then we just don't do it.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
So, have you done any big festivals, or are you going to be doing any bigger festivals?
At times we do bigger festivals. The biggest crowd that we played in front of was the Supports for Anthrax. There was nearly 1,500 people. And we did the Dong Open Air in Germany. That was nice. But it's all mostly mid-range festivals.
Yeah.
So it makes much more fun.
Yeah, you can get closer to the people.
The biggest one is bigger ones are just it's all business, and there's not much heart involved. So it's more fun to play on the mid-range festivals.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you here all weekend?
We came Thursday to London. Played yesterday a gig in London, and are here today. And tomorrow we got the drive home again.
Right.
Yeah.
Long way.
It is pretty long way.
It really is.
So you'll be able to party a bit tonight then?
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
The car is already at the hotel.
Yeah.
We're taking the cab back, so let's get it on.
Brilliant. So, who does most of the writing of the music, or is it an effort between you all?
Well, you got the two right ones here.
Right.
We write the songs.
You do them.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
good.
so songs and lyrics.
Yeah.
So it mostly all comes from us too.
Excellent.
Yeah, playing guitar. I have my audio recorder.
Yeah.
And record stuff, sending it to him,
Yeah.
And in time we meet at this place and work on the riffs and on the fragments actually.
Wow.
And that's the way it's created.
And as time goes by, somehow there comes a song out of it.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. That's the best way to sort of do it, you know.
Yeah.
I know, I can't remember which band it was, but they all lived in different, well, one lived in Europe, but somebody did so, and all four of them, that's what they used to do. They used to send each other the music, and then send it all back, and then
difficult.
It's difficult because then they have to again get together, and then they have to get together and maybe solidly for a week, then put it all together.
Yeah. Well, we are a band. We don't jam. It's many bands jam together for hours and create their music by it, but we don't jam. We tried it often, but it always failed.
Right.
We can't jam. It just doesn't work that way with us. Don't know.
But it works
And
when
so
you do it.
We do the stuff, and
as soon as everybody likes what we do, why change?
Yeah.
Never change a winning team.
Yeah. Well, it all sounded pretty good to me. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Very, very good. And I know from Top Rock Radio and the radio station we do, where we played GodSlave, and the feedback we get is really, really good. So yeah. So
that's nice to hear. That's great.
It's really good stuff. Yeah. So, what do you do when you go home to relax? Because you work as well as touring. You know, what do you do when you're not working or touring? What do you do to relax at home?
I'm a movie freak.
What sort of movies?
So sitting at home in my living room and watching movies all the time.
Guess what kind of movies he watches? Guess.
Horror movies are my faves, but I also like Disney and stuff. No, but horror is my favorite.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, I actually collect wrestling figures.
Oh, right. I know a couple of people are really interested in that.
Yes. Well, we don't call music a hobby because it's just too much in our life that you just call it a hobby that you do and do not if you don't want to, but because we have rehearsals, etc. It's not to be called a hobby, but wrestling is for me is the hobby. So.
And do you have a favourite wrestler?
Bret the Hitman Hart. Who else? There's none else.
And what's your favourite horror movie?
Evil Dead. My all-time fave, Evil Dead and Exorcist.
Is that the original Evil Dead? Because they remade it, the original one, we're in the woods.
Yeah, of course the original.
Yeah,
but I also loved the remake.
Yes.
The remake was
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
One of the best remakes I've ever seen.
I mean that's sort of a cult classic now, isn't it? Yeah. See, I like my horror as well. Right, guys. Well, thank you so much for giving me some of your time.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And
we will.
Wish you a safe journey back. And be looking forward to when the new album comes out.
Nice.
Really, really looking
Around
forward to it.
September next year.
September next year. Well, hopefully we'll catch up with you. You might be back over this way again and see you again.
Would be awesome.
That'd be
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.